Hey everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing the TEKTON High Performance Hybrid Air Hose. This air hose is something that you're going to want to pick up if you already have maybe PVC lines and you hate them because they will not unwind in cold weather. And by cold weather I mean anything below about 60 degrees. And you know, you've maybe tried rubber airlines, and the rubber airlines work well for a while, but they're very prone to cuts and nicks. The UV light from the sun will break down that rubber and it will create little cracks. And before too long, you're going to end up throwing it in the trash. So what TEKTON has come up with is a high performance hybrid air hose. It's kind of like a middle ground between the two. So you have a lower price point towards the PVC range, but then you have the greater versatility and greater usability depending on the temperature that you're going to get out of rubber. So they actually make this 100% in the USA. Every piece of this air hose is made 100% in the USA. And they're so confident in it that they even offer a 5-year replacement guarantee. So if this breaks or the ends come off or there's a problem with it, in 5 years you call them up and they will replace it for you. So what I'm going to do in this review is I'm actually going to open this up. I'm going to put some ends on it, and then because it's really cold outside, we have snow on the ground right now, I'm going to unwind it, but then I'm going to wind it up like I would my normal air hoses that hang outside, and I'm going to leave it out there overnight. And the temperatures are going to get down 20 degrees, maybe 25 degrees tonight, and in the morning I'll take it in and I will show you on camera just how flexible it really is at sub-freezing temperatures. So you can see the difference between a PVC line that you probably already have or you get on sale at Lowe's or Home Depot, and then you'll see this, and they look very similar, but when you see the differences in the real world, when you're going to be using them out in your garage, you know, a lot of people have unheated garages. They have a barn they might work in, and your only form of heat is basically that wall stopping the wind from freezing you to death. This is where that's going to come into play. If you don't have a retractable hose reel, if you are just making do with what you have, this is a small investment in order to make your life a whole lot easier. Okay, in order to open this, all you really need to do is just cut these outside bands. So I'm just using a pair of snips, but you could use scissors. And you just go around, cut each band. I wouldn't suggest using a razor blade for this unless you're very careful, because you could nick this line itself. Using scissors or snips, you won't. So just go all the way around. There are 5 bands on this one holding it together. And now you can see, I mean, it's really flexible. It's much more flexible than a PVC line. It is very similar to rubber. It just doesn't feel quite as thick. So I'm going to put some ends on this, and then I am going to go and hang it outside and let it sit overnight. Okay everybody, this is the TEKTON hybrid air hose. You can see it's still very, very flexible. And I put ends on it, and I'm going to hang it outside. This is just an outside carport. Sometimes I work on cars. I'm going to hang it up here. This is a PVC line that has already been hanging outside. So as you can see, it doesn't even want to unflex at all. And I'm going to leave these out here, and then tomorrow I'll show you just how flexible this hybrid air hose really is. And to show you that I'm not joking about the snow, here we go. This is the backyard. So there is a whole lot of snow. And then if we want to zoom in on the temperature, right at about 32. So we'll check in tomorrow. I'll let it sit out here overnight. It's going to get down to about I want to say 20-25 degrees tonight, and I'll come out here in the morning and just show you a little demonstration of how flexible this hose really is. Okay, it's about 9 a.m. the following morning. It got down to about 20 degrees last night, and both the hoses were outside all night. I just tested the temperature with an infrared thermometer, and it's 29 degrees out here right now. So we're below freezing. But the TEKTON, here, we'll try to unwind it, and you can see it's not binding up at all. Let's see if we can drop this off here and show you. It's not binding up at all. So like a PVC would, well, we know how those are. They freeze solid. I mean, Even if you're pulling them apart, they keep a bend in them. The TEKTON has not done that. So what I'm going to do is I ran another air line out here to run air to this. And I'll just go ahead now and plug that in. Don't have any leaks. And then the TEKTON hose. So it works great. If I was working on a car outside or needed to change a tire or something, the air flows through it just fine. So hopefully now you can see just how flexible the TEKTON high performance hybrid air hose really is. I picked this up and I tell you what, I'm really happy I did. It's 100% made in the USA. It outperforms PVC, and even in freezing temperatures, I can move it around and it doesn't bind up. If you like my video, please click like, and if you like my channel, please click subscribe. Thanks for watching.